And I'm Tori Broussard. This week we will recap last week's game against Texas Tech, give you an inside look at the Alumni Center as we prepare for homecoming, and introduce you to some new NCAA rules. Welcome back to Countdown to Tip-Off. I'm Tori Broussard. I'm standing inside Eskimo Joe's Clothes, and if you have not gotten any gifts for your Valentine's this Valentine's Day, stop by the store before and after the game. Favorite movie?
Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid.
Batman or Superman?
Batman.
Favorite spot on campus?
My parking place.
And where is your parking place by chance?
It's right outside my door here.
Okay. My favorite question, Drake or Kendrick Lamar?
They're both good rappers, but my grandson's, I think, better.
Bud and Pat Chamberlain have lived out in the secluded countryside of Stillwater, Oklahoma for 10 years and married for a solid 58. The couple lives a modest life. Bud was once a military man and Pat a homemaker before they both decided to retire. However, they're anything but retired. The two pass the time doing what they've always done, taking care of other people. Bud and Pat are one of many volunteers who keep a program called Mobile Meals running. Once a week, the couple comes here to the Stillwater Medical Center to deliver hot lunches to the elderly and homebound residents of Stillwater. Mobile Meals delivers 100 meals daily with the help of 75 weekly volunteers. The director for Mobile Meals, Carolyn Hunger, has been with the organization for 9 years and says she is blessed because of the people she gets to work with every day.
I get to see all of these folks every week. And the really, another really neat thing is knowing all the clients. I have met hundreds and hundreds of people in Stillwater that I would never have met had I not taken on this position.
Yeah, let me see.
Residents like Preston and Geraldine receive meals and get to see the Chamberlains every Wednesday during their route. Although the food is important to them, the company is appreciated even more.
They don't only bring us food. You can tell they're checking on both of us. And if we aren't both right here in front of them, they want to know about the other.
For now, the Chamberlains continue to be involved with many community activities, but know that one day they might need someone the way the Wilsons do now. It's the thought that keeps them humble and knowing how valuable simple conversations can be. When it comes to admiration, both couples feel the same about each other. For O State TV, I'm Tori Broussard. Tracy Addock-Zins, a Seattle, Washington native, is a former DePaul University softball player and is now the assistant coach of the Oklahoma State Cowgirls softball team. After graduation from DePaul, she took her talents to the Czech Republic. Later, she attended graduate school at South Dakota State University. While there, she became a member of the Chicago Bandits in the National Pro Fast Pitch for 3 years. Upon her tenure with NFP, she held a job in Wisconsin for 4 years before taking her journey a little further south to join the Cowgirl family.
Well, I was more just watching kids that we had already committed, getting to familiarize myself with who we have coming in the next 2-3 years.
Aside from the different speeds and pitches Oklahoma State softball fans can expect to see this season, Tracy says there is another attribute her team possesses.
I think what you can expect to see on the mound this year is competitors. That's one of the biggest things that I'm a proponent of is kids that compete. Even if you give up a walk, a hit, a home run, anything, I just want to make sure they put their nose down and keep working and understand that they've prepared themselves to the best they can, that they know that they can get it done no matter what, even if it's not necessarily their A day.
Two sophomore pitchers, Megan Lively from Monroe, Louisiana, and Brandy Needham, a transfer from Illinois, are anticipated to be top pitchers this season, but the entire roster will contribute this season. With 11 underclassmen, 5 juniors, and only 2 seniors, it is safe to say that this year's Cowgirl softball team is young. For Tracy, having a young team provides liveliness. For O State TV, I'm Tori Broussard. It all comes down to the 5 young men and 5 young women. But by the end of Saturday, there can only be one homecoming king and one homecoming queen. Let's meet the candidates. Interview skills and a stellar GPA are just a few things candidates need to have if they want to be a part of Oklahoma State's homecoming royalty. To be named homecoming king and queen, candidates need to stand out both at OSU and in the community while showing their school spirit. During homecoming week, royalty finalists are expected to attend every event leading up to the reveal of king and queen. Each candidate wears orange and black to every homecoming event, paired with an orange sash to represent their place on the court.
An ideal royalty candidate would be someone who is involved at OSU, both on campus and off campus, meaning community service is important as well, and then exceeds scholastically, has a good GPA, and also has a ton of OSU spirit because they will be the ones representing Oklahoma State.
Although many believe homecoming royalty is simply about getting a crown, one candidate says she's just happy to be a part of the homecoming experience for the first time.
It's been really, really fun so far. I love the other people on royalty. They're really, really great, and just being able to experience all of homecoming for the first time is really, really awesome. It's really just taught me to appreciate Oklahoma State and all the people who make homecoming possible, and everyone who comes out to things like Harvest Carnival and to Football Frenzy and all the events we have coming up this week. It's just really taught me to appreciate the experience and the process, and really just appreciate homecoming for what it is.
Cole Griffin, a senior architectural engineering major from Jenks, Oklahoma, says after discovering what it takes to prepare for America's greatest homecoming, he has a greater appreciation for the event.
It's a much larger deal than you really understand just from participating in the 1 or 2 events that really capture your eye.
Both Amber and Cole say they will be happy with whoever takes home the title of king and queen. Being part of such a memorable experience is the crown to their senior year. Homecoming king and queen will be announced during halftime at today's game against West Virginia. So no matter what the score of the game is, there will be a lot of excitement on the field.